Kalyn Ponga will get us underway. I noted Jaden Campbell in warm-up. The last thing he did was kick-offs in this breeze, just working what his range would be. So Ponga gets us underway. Second last game of round number 26. And that ended up quite an athletic leap and catch. And then you decide to offload. They've almost handed over a try on the first play. De Groot had to clean up the scraps. That would have been a stunning, if not embarrassing, start for the Gold Coast.
Yeah, it just goes to show you've got to expect the ball at all time. I think it was Kelly that cleaned up the ball, didn't he?
Oh, now they've lost it again. They've lost it on the first two tackles inside their own 10. What a crazy round of rugby league. Poor old Des, he's only just getting comfortable. He's just come up from the coach's box. What was going on there? Liu pushing along, Foran. They get themselves going. Chris Randall up against his former club today. Now for De Groot. Titan number 192.
Yeah, good to see him get involved in the first set there too. Just calm the nerves down. The young fella get in with a good run. Straight through the middle there of the Newcastle Knights. They've got the ball first time back now.
Fletcher Sharp is with it. There's one that can talk to Jalen about his experiences in the rookie stage of his career. His 10th game today. He's been a real star, Fletcher Sharp. I think he's in their back line for a long time. Now up with Bradman Best. Great to see him back. Ripping into the Titans half there. Hamstrings have been his problem. And good engagement there for Fita. With that tackle on Saifiti, one-on-one. Knights go direct with Dylan Lucas. They're into the 20, last tackle. Kick coming, you would think. Ponga with it, steadies, pushes it out. Bradman Best is close. That's a lovely leap and catch. Jojo Fifita with a ball for the Titans.
Yeah, that was a good confidence booster there to open up that set there from the Newcastle Knights. They cruised up, a couple of quick play the balls. One from Saifiti. They made plenty of yards through the middle there against the Titans.
Let's go down to the sideline. Nico Pajarillo there. This breeze, how much of a factor?
Well, it's certainly a factor. Good afternoon, Andrew, and happy Father's Day to you firstly, Stephen, and all the dads at home. Yeah, it's a beautiful day up here in the Hunter. Sunny and warm, but you mentioned that strong breeze, Andrew. It's favouring the Titans at the moment. The pitch is immaculate. Despite hosting a double-header today, great conditions for do-or-die footy here on the Sunday Ticket.
Yes, looking for the double, having won the NRLW match. Tigers still without a win. Sorry, block. Campbell kicks long and high. Ponga's underneath it. Kalyn Ponga, we were talking about it pre-match. Just the one try this season on an 8-game try drought, the longest of his career. Does he get a 4-pointer today? Fletcher trapped there. Low tackle by Kelly. A little slow to his feet, Kelly. Back out to the centres. This ball with Marju. So Marju and Randall, they were the swap players. So Marju comes up against the Titans here. Newcastle have come with what appears to be a very direct plan. Just go straight through the middle if they can. There's Saifiti with a serious run. Into the Titans half he goes.
See, that's nice, a 1-2 punch there. Thompson first there, and then Saifiti off the back of it. A quick play the ball. They made 30 metres down those two downfield with 2 runs.
Cogger's kick is shallow and caught. But the Titans were playing the man, and Kelly all over Dane Gagai. Good battle both sides of the field in the centres. So Beau Fermor playing out in the centres today for the Titans. Philip Sami out. Kelly on the left side against Dane Gagai. And then, of course, we've got the Flyers. Lofi Khan Pereira, one of the stories of the season. Sitting on 23 tries coming in today, club record. So certainly the conditions lend themselves to the Flyers having an impact. Titans 5 inside their own half. And, just off the mark there, Jared Sutton. I think that's where he did play it, but not to worry. Now Liu, Campbell. Caught there in the tackle of Cogger and Gagai. Into the Knights half. So Fifita, no shortage of touches later, but the tackle busts are drying up. The The meters made are drying up.
Well, he's just running next to the ruck all the time for Feeder. He needs someone to set him free, a couple of pass runners and get him one-on-one, running right through the middle of the ruck. The defence too easy, you can just gang tackle him.
It's a fair observation by Blocker on what has happened to David Fifita. In isolation, the numbers still read okay. It shows involvement, but it's the quality that we're not seeing now. So Newcastle coming away from their own 20. Put up a big score on the Rabbitohs last week, winning 36-16. But have only won 2 of their last 5 here in Newcastle. And conceded an average of 26 in those games. Ponga through the centre of Brayley. Here come the Knights, left and right. Crossland. He was held back before getting the ball. Review might have forced penalty. Ponga and Long kept going now. Bradman Best probably could have got himself past to Marju. And Marju will have to check with a bunker.
Coming into tackle 6.
But I feel Blocker.
No try.
There you go, no try. I thought Bradman Best could have just barreled his way over the line.
I'm with you. We know what an explosive runner he is, Brett Best. After we saw the break through the middle third of the field there, Ponga with some great footwork.
If there's any grounding.
But I think he should have scored there. Bradman Best should have backed himself. We've seen him do it a number of times over his career, but he opted to pass the ball on the outside. I think he's held up here.
Yeah, both sideline official and Jared Sutton also had a view of it. And I don't think Jared Sutton's going to send it up try.
You're right about the middle of the ruck here for the Titans. You've got to be
After
on.
reviewing all available camera angles of the ball, the on-field decision will be supported of held up. We have a decision.
When you have a look at Thompson and Daniel Saifidi with the yardage they've made through the middle off quick play the balls, then Ponga on the back of it. That set the stage there for the Newcastle Knights nearly to open the scoring.
Wait, Chris,
Just on reflection, Bradman Best, because he didn't really draw anyone. If he just goes bang at them, I don't think they stop Bradman Best when he's on the move like that, so close to the line. You watch it in the replay box.
Yeah, we've seen him so many times back himself. Maybe he thought the tackler was right on him, but he was nearly over the line there. Had he exploded onto the football, he would have scored there, Best.
Now Liu with it for the Titans. Centre field. Liu gets into the side. Fermor goes out into the centres. De Groot into the team for Kinney, who has a cork. Now Fermor's ball away for Feita. Lovely Staffel. Support inside. He doesn't pass to De Groot and scores out of the corner. Well, Jalen De Groot would have scored under the posts. But Fifita, unlike Bradman Best, backed himself to the corner. And they've got the first try, the Titans.
Yeah, nice little movement down the right-hand side. After we saw the Newcastle Knights, unfortunately, not to score down the other end of the field. Some beautiful passing here for the Harvey Norman replay. This one's a bit touchy, but anyway, gets away with it, nice and flat. And then we see Fifita in and away. You don't see that very often. Good speed shown. Ponga had him cornered. Just beating for pace. And De Groot there, back on the inside, position himself beautiful. And that's a beauty catch and pass there, Fermor. And look at this, I love the way he backs himself. Just says, I'm going to take you on, Ponga. You don't see it very often in beaten, but Fifita, too much speed, gets on the outside. And they turn around quickly to score after we saw Newcastle that should have opened the scoring. It's a long-range try from the Titans.
Well, there's relief in it as well, though. Once he made that decision to go for the corner, he had to get there because De Groot, the pass on his chest, he scores under the black dot. But Fifita has outpaced Ponga to the line, and the Titans are off and running. They are a team capable of a long-range try, aren't they?
Well, they can. And, mate, the perfect opportunity for the back-inside pass there was because Ponga was coming across in cover defence. The pass, the option was the easy one, back on the inside rather than back yourself. Here's the conversion, just to the left of the upright.
Well, we have wingers today that can score tries. Fletcher Sharp on show on the right wing for the Knights. Marju, we know his abilities. Pereira on the left wing, and now Fifita is the first one. But here he go, De Groot on debut is inside, screaming for the ball.
Well, he had Ponga turned out. The easy option was the pass back on the inside. He did the difficult one. Lucky he got there.
Okay, so Knights fans watching here on the ground and on Fox League. little nervous, like so many other matches. Other clubs cheering for defeat of the favourites. Oh boy, that bounced in front and then lost footing. It was an ugly moment there for Kelly. There's oncoming traffic.
It's a great play the ball. Look at that. Straight away. Made 20 metres upfield. Kelly with a great play the ball.
Barrels away to Fodawaker. Spurt of speed there, back up to the 40. A few tackles following on from the first try of the match. Now Fermor into the centre of the park. And that is the fourth just inside their own half. Merrills now on to Fodawaker. Tips along for Liu. Campbell does the same for Fifita. And Cogger did well. Low and hung on in the tackle. The cavalry came in Brodie Jones. Campbell's kick swinging its way down to Ponga. He went into the squat position to catch it. Ponga, who last week against South Sydney had quite the tackle-busting game, 11 in total. Now Sharp with it. And we have a penalty out of all of that.
Yeah, well done there. Just got him up the short side. Thought they might have been a little bit lazy to jump the gun there, the Titans. It's an easy walk out of their half by the look of it. If they get a good kick away here, the Newcastle Knights. Still wondering what they're going to put on straight away here. Beautiful afternoon. Fast track.
And the Knights in their high-vis jerseys, the mining jersey, as the club and the New South Wales Minerals Council have agreed to extend their long-running partnership to at least 2027. It's rock solid, that partnership deal. We've been together since 2013.
One-on-one steal, Andrew.
Titans come up. That's a squandered play for the Knights. A little timid, all that. He's none too pleased with it. So what we thought was a piggyback penalty is quickly overturned by the Titans. Here it was, Gagai. Players all around, they peel off. And he loses the ball. They could argue, I suppose, the Knights that the tackle was complete, but not. You know, the referee's the caller of that. Forward now. Campbell, cut out ball. Fermor with it. 3 to get him down. They're 9 metres away, possibly closing in on a second try to start. Forward, right to the line, kept going. Liu Campbell darting across field. And a vital tackle again from Cogger. Far from the line, short side with Kelly. All hands on deck for the Knights. Last play it is. Verrills. And the kick will come long from Campbell, looking for Fifita. It's up in the air. It's taken dead in the end, but there was high pressure there. Lucas took it dead. A line drop out the call.
Yeah, you're right about Jack Cogger too. Come up with a couple of pearlers one-on-one. Here's the kick, just knocked back there by Fifita. Was it Fermor that slipped over? I think the ball might have bounced a little bit too high for him to get it, but they've next best result now, force the line drop out. They're under the pump early in this game now, the Knights. And had a lot of possession.
Ponga was looking for the line dropout clock, and there's none on the big screen. So under instruction from referee, takes the kick. It's Messi, and the Knights come up with it.
Geez, lucky to get away with that into the breeze. You see how long it stayed up. It wasn't going to make the 10. Good kick there by Ponga. They get the football back. A little bit of luck going their way there, the Newcastle Knights.
There's Thompson. Fortune favours the home sides in battles between these teams. And they've played at their proper home grounds. We'll leave Magic Ground out of it, but the home team, the last time the Titans, or the Knights, one or the other, won away from the other's home ground was 2016. That was the Titans winning here back 26 points to 6. Oh, what a catch. Oh, what a catch by Fifita. Off balance over his head. It's one of the catches of the year. Canberra in off the wing on that surge. Look at that. That's a mighty catch. He is retreating over his head like a fieldsman on the boundary. You know, the boundary rope's looming. Brilliant catch by Fifita. The talent of these players. Now Verrills, Liu, Campbell, and Fifita going to explode through there. James had him.
Yeah, I reckon that's the run there for Fifita. just mix your game up a little bit more. Back on the inside there. If you just are a little bit lazy back on the inside, he'll bust you. Good defence there by the Newcastle Knights to hang on to Fifita there.
Bradman Best bringing it back out over the 10 after Marzhew defused the foreign bomb. Father's Day here on Fox League. Hope you've had a good lunch, and now you can put the feet up for the games back-to-back. Roosters and Canberra to follow this one.
Tell you what I am enjoying, the speed of the play the ball from both sides. Breakneck speed so far.
Now Ponga with it. A skip in front of the defence. That's the last tackle. Crossland is in position for a kick. Here he is. Wearing the 7 again for the Knights. And a young Jalen de Groot back there to catch it. One of these players, we say it often, we get to see them in the pre-season challenge on Fox League, and you bring your little black book with you and you write down names, but that's been the previous first grade taste for Jalen de Groot.
Let's go!
Now through the centre goes Fermor. A lot to like about the way the Titans are going about their work here. They've had 58% of the ball. They've completed 8 of 8 sets. And they have the first points. Fifita on this run and upended in the tackle. And Elliott got in there with Jones. Jones is almost on like a Terminator mission. Every time Fifita's run it, Jones has been there. High ball again to Marzhew. And didn't have to leave the ground to come up with a catch. But a penalty goes the way of the Titans. Bradman Best, a little less scored play there. And Sutton was all over it.
You're just going to have a look and see if Bradman Best changes his line here. Well, yeah, he does.
Took a look at him, sidestepped into him just about blocked.
Pretty ordinary there. He didn't try to camouflage that anyway.
No.
Well, they should be able to score here. They've had a lot of football. They've forced their line drop out. And now they've got the ball back. They've had a lot of football in good field position. If they're good enough, they should score.
Hard to hide when they're wearing the high-vis blocks. And the ball with Verrills, you have to think about that. With the ball, he's only 2 metres away from the line. Verrills looks up, and they go to power play through the centre. Fotuaika pumping those legs right in front of the upright. Ponga's left on the deck here as the Titans go over the right. No, they lose their way. Look out. Best picks it up, gets away from de Groot. Best being chased by Titans from all angles.
They're going to struggle to get back now, the Titans. They've got to shift right straight away here, the Knights.
Ponga wants it. It's a set restart. They probably want a sin betting. Ponga goes wide, not the best of passes. Gagai with it, straightens up, through a couple of tackles, does a 180. And now we'll play it 17 metres away. Still Knights fans feel they should have had a sin betting for the slow play the ball. Ponga, set restart again. They are testing the patience of referee Sutton here. The Titans. Now Brayley, Elliott, Saifiti, spin and loses the ball.
And who's that made the tackle over the top there for the Titans? Saifiti was getting himself positioned to turn around and offload the ball. Here's the original bust here. A little bit of a look there, Fermor. Straight away, Best cleans it up, takes off, beats de Groot. And they make the tackle on him here.
But there would be times, there would be games where on a break like that, 70 metres, and you slow down the play of the ball, the referee just goes bang, bin. Yeah. But he went set restart only. And then they got it inside the 10 penalty. I'm sure Adam O'Brien's
Well, I don't think the execution was that good for the Newcastle Knights once they made the break. The quick play the ball to go to the right-hand side. The passing wasn't crisp enough. They should have scored, should have capitalised on that long-range break.
Titans have made the first change of the day. Liu off, and at least Haas is out there. You'll see him shortly. Still a good game. Underway here through 17 and a half minutes. Titans out of finals contention, but proving a real challenger for the Knights here. Verrills out in front of Fotuaika. And Fifita up to halfway. So again, that's the story of Fifita lately. Like, that's his 7th carry of the day and not a single tackle bust. There's now 4 with his bomb from 49 metres out. Now to bring it back. Linking up with Ponga. Broken defensive line. Pushing along to Sharp. He can run. Sharp with the ball. Takes on Campbell. Lovely tackle by Jaden Campbell. He was entitled to hang on to him. Brilliant legs tackle.
Tell you what, they have a little bit of problem. Really quick game, as I mentioned, but they don't push up around the ball enough for Newcastle Knights. They're waiting for the next play all the time.
Thompson on this run. The attackers come under question many times this year. Backed up by some modest try-scoring numbers. Crossland held up there. That's the fourth for the Knights. Now Brayley to Elliott. Cogger dropping it off inside for Jones. Brodie Jones attracts 3 defenders there. Last play it is 25 out. Ponga steps up to the plate. Left foot kick to the corner. Fafita's there. The two-handed catch again. He is in red-hot form.
Gee, he was under all sorts of pressure there too. Fafita takes the ball above his head again. The chase was on. They put the pressure on him. Does a great job at the back there for the Titans.
We're talking old money. He's 6 foot. His hands above his head. That takes him to 7, and he's jumping. So he's got advantage. Jojo Fafita. It's very good technique, and he's shown it to us a number of times today. Haas on the run.
You know what? I'd rather 5 runs from David Fafita where he breaks tackles rather than running next to the ruck and does 10.
And Campbell's kick. It's out on the full. An error from the Titans gives Knights somewhat of field position to start the set. Quarter of the game gone. Raiders fans cheering pretty hard for the Knights here, as are others. I mean, if there's still to be a chance.
See that transition there? Most sides want to get on. How quick the game is now. Most sides want to get on as quick as they can. Just loitering around the halfway line then the Knights. A little bit slow to get going.
Well, that's 2 tackles and they're 30 metres away from the Titans. It is a real chance to apply some pressure. Ponga into the line. Ponga looks lively. Out to Gagai. Stripped of the ball again, but got it straight back. 1-on-1 it was Kelly. So tackle count restarts.
Battle out between those 2.
Absolutely. And both are tackle busters. Both can offload as well. Now 9 away, right in front of the post. Trotting crack end of the ground. Crossland short. Lucas hit in a try saver by Foran. Absolute body on the line stuff.
I tell you, you get hit in back play there.
Ponga's going to get through. There's the crowd over. The gap open. The plan A was to keep it going, but a little chance opened up, and the number 1 man scores just his 2nd try of the season.
Well, you can see his enthusiasm in this afternoon's game, just getting in there first off the ruck on a number of occasions and running the ball back from kick returns. He wants his hands on the football. Their best player. They go to the middle third of the field here. Look at this, standing start from Ponga. Great footwork, too quick, they can't close the gap. So they make a lot of tackles there, Jaden Campbell, and just tries to hang on. Ponga just takes off. Look at the strength around the hips and the legs. Too strong, he scores.
That's a big gap between. We talk about the modern phrase as connectivity in defence. There's nothing connecting there between Fafita on the inside and Campbell. It's a massive hole. It's just dictating what Ponga does. Just go for it.
Yeah, he's got amazing awareness too. He saw straight away, looked up in front of him, and he saw Fafita there. Got on his outside shoulder, takes off 1-on-1. Too strong for Campbell.
And he will have the shot, and the Knights will have the outright lead for the first time. They play at home again next Sunday. The shootout against the Dolphins. Wayne Bennett brings the Dolphins to town. I don't suppose there's time to build another grandstand before next Sunday.
Won't fit him in, will you?
It'd be a big crowd. Nico on the sideline.
Yeah, great evasiveness there from Kalen Ponga. The reigning Dally M medalist breaks his 8-game try-scoring drought. He's been in good form, though. Had some terrific touches against Souths last week. In fact, he said to the media the other day, Vossi, that he feels like he's gotten better every round since missing that big 10-week block with injury. After all, he was the reason Newcastle made the finals last year. We'll see if he can make an impact in these last 2 rounds.
Young Blake, he was inspired, he told us a long time ago, by the stepping of Benji and Sean Johnson. I assume he might have tuned in last night to see the deeds of Johnston if he wanted some inspiration. What a night that was on Fox League. Oh, now Newcastle, let's see if their game changes a little now with noses in front. And oh, that doesn't help.
Watch a quick tap.
There's no fault of Waker there with a little second grab. Can't do it these days. Just trying to slow the play, the ball down. And start to get a bit of momentum now at the Newcastle Knights. That helps. Over the mark about two metres there. Cocker, but anyway, they didn't pull it back.
So some danger signs. Knights have made 3 clean line breaks in this first half to the Titans 1. Now on play 1, they're inside the Titans half. There with Elliott. Get back on to Thompson. This time with Crossland, Saifiti. Ponga starting to spring up both sides of the ruck here. They got their tails up now. Set restart. Thompson, that ball was forward. Elliott was over. Obviously, sideline official called it. Sutton was in front of the play, but decision was made right on the spot.
Gee, it was nice footwork there by Thompson. Just a little in and away. Got the ball, unfortunately, forward to Elliott. He can't believe it.
I think we'll still take a positive out of it. They're starting to find some holes here tonight.
Such a great place to attack right through the middle third of the field. You get a lot of one-on-ones there. That was beautiful footwork from Thompson. He's improved as a player. No nonsense.
Well, he'll figure in the Pacific Championships, having got a taste of it last year with New Zealand, and we'll have all the action. Your season's not going to finish until November, Blocker.
Well, the thing is too, Andrew, no nonsense player, but he's starting to get those little touches in his game now. It'll make him twice the player.
So just so you got that in your head, 1st of September, we're over 2 months away from the end of the rugby league season. So we will finish on November 9. Ball with Aaron Clark. 35 away. Marcus is writing out his invoice now in preparation.
Double time and a half.
Yeah. And pushed into the middle. Cleese with the ball. 28 metres away from the Knights line. They needed this, the Titans. They were under a fair bit of pressure there. How quickly it turns. Foreign. The group with it. He'll play it on the last 15 away. Foreign. No, they're going to go short side. Ferber. Little dabble. And it is Best who comes up with the ball.
There's something a little bit different going down the short side. Fermor just put the kick happy there. Really no one chasing through. You've got to kick for someone in that sort of situation, but something different there from the Titans.
Coming out of trouble, Croker's on the field for the Knights. Thompson is off the field after his opening stint. 4 tackle busts in that opening shots there from Thompson. He helps himself to 10 metres there. Last play for Newcastle. Back for Ponga. Left foot kick. And for Fafita, what's he going to do this time? Bang, catch, more conventional this time to bring it back. 25 away from their own line. Des Hasler's Gold Coast Titans now out of finals contention, but putting up a fight today, down by 2. Still think there's some danger signs around their defence. I mean, if the Titans conceded another one before half-time, you never know, there might be 2 on the back of that. They're in the fight right now. Put onto his back there. Looking across Fafita's way, he just shovels it along for Kelly. Pokes his nose through the line. Sharp hangs on with Gagai. Now for Campbell to bomb. Ponga's ready. Fafita's there. That'll be an ugly thought, knowing that Fafita He let him off lightly, to be quite honest. He had him lined up for the big shot and more or less grabbed him rather than smash him into the in goal.
Yeah, he got there right on the right time too, didn't he, Fifita? As you mentioned, Andrew, the wrong sort of tackle there. He really could have put the pressure on for the next few kicks. Ponga might have had a little bit of a Bo Peep. A unit like that charging down at you.
Best has gone looking for work today. That's a good sign. That's his 6th carry.
A little bit too kind for Fifita.
I think so, yeah. Okay. So you want a little bit more mongrel, is that what you're asking
Yes.
for, Blocker? Yes. Oh, and almost a shank. The kick down to Fifita. Now back he comes. Oh, advantage Titans. Tackle 1, 5 metres inside their own half. Overall, they've had 55% of possession, the Titans. And completing at 86%. They are the #1 completion rate team in the competition. And yet they're out of finals contention. Just defies logic, really, because they look like a really good attacking side. And you think if they hold the ball, surely points and wins follow. Now Campbell getting away from a couple there. You left Jack Hetherington behind. On for Clark. He's into the 20. Bounced away there from Croker. They go left with Campbell. He's looking to step, which he does pretty well normally.
Well done there by Cogger again.
And they put the chains on him there. Last tackle. Forward. He's going to kick for Khan Pereira's side. Kelly. It's a lottery. And they come up with the ball, the Titans.
Okay.
They got a
Come
look.
in the last tackle, have no
Yeah, they'll
try.
have to check this.
Confirm that it's knocked on by Gold Coast and then that he gets short of the line anyway, mate.
Okay, well, he's got him short of the line. There was a little appeal or a little claim of the try by those close enough to it.
The Gold Coast chasers are cleared as onside. We're now going through to the contest.
Annoying is the voice you're hearing from the bunker here. And there's the Titans' hand into the head
The
of...
ball initially comes off Brian Kelly and goes forward into the other Gold Coast player.
There's Khan Pereira's melon.
And the ball is then regathered by Brian Kelly. We have a knock on and we have a decision.
Yeah, no, boys, just wait for the whistle.
It's an easy one for the bunker.
It's not a bad spot for them to get the Titans to get the Newcastle Knights. Just hemmed him in that little box corner there.
Time on. Go.
See if they can really get off the line and put some pressure on. It'll be a lot of one-out running here. You're going to win a few tackles. Really upset this set for the Knights. Like that.
Good shot
Slow
there
it down.
on Marju. His 8th carry of the afternoon. Oh, another good shot there, Mo Fonawaka. Thomas Cant, who's onto the field, just his 3rd appearance for the year for Thomas, but a big week. He's got a new contract. Ball is loose. Cant is up with it again, and a nice offload. Best tackled 40 away from the Knights line. They've used 3 of their bench players now. The Knights already. Will Price is the 4th of the interchange players today.
Yeah, don't forget the Gold Coast Titans got a big breeze in the first half. Did you see that ball hold up and go out?
Oh, out on the full by Kalen Ponga this time. So Campbell's put one out on the full. Now Ponga's gone wide.
Try and hang on before half-time, the Newcastle Knights can go in at winning 6-4 at half-time. Sets it up for the second half for them.
Interesting conversation back play. I think the trainer went out there to get David Fifita off the field, and Fifita said, no, I'm sweet. And Pahulu ready to come on, and now play gets underway, and Fifita's off, on, off, on. There he's running back to position. They were getting him off. David wasn't keen at first. And then by that time, play had got back underway, so they keep him on. Forward with it. Campbell off there for Randall. 21 away from the line. 30.5 minutes gone, just the 2 tries. Not for the lack of trying from both teams. 4 and 15 away from the line. Still 2 tackles left in this set. Ball for Clark. Players in motion. Campbell with it. Doesn't kick. Magruder juggle. No, he knocked it on into Fermor, I think it was. So they don't quite get that right with the young fullback.
It just looks like a little bit of indecision here with their fluency from the Titans. The group coming back into the side, or coming into the side. Just hasn't got his timing right so far. Probably only had a week's training session with these guys.
All the way into the back here. Jalen,
As we understand, he's known for the better part of the week that he would be playing.
David!
And hence the jersey presentation for Mum and Dad. I just think it's a lovely touch, Father's Day. Their boy makes his debut today. I was thinking, watching Jaden Campbell. I'm sure Preston is proud as punch every time he sees Jaden play. Now the ball on the outside. It was almost away, and the tackle by Campbell. Play on the Knights. Ponga need to spread it more. Croker to Cant. Cant is offloaded. Back to Crossland. Overlap on left side. Lucas with the ball. Straightened up. Maybe a pass to Best, and Marju was the play there. Bradman Best, one-handed scoop. Skips to the middle of the ground. He's 15 away. Just under 8 minutes remaining first half. Newcastle in the zone here. Cogger and Ponga, lovely hands until the finish. The three men inside, perfect. Sadly, Fletcher Sharp, imperfect.
Yeah, it just looked like he grabbed at the ball there. Come to him very quickly. Perfect positioning, great passing. Campbell, gee, he's come up with a couple of really good cover to tackles in that first half.
On the clock here, boys. Make sure we get in.
He'll be filthy on himself too. That was put on a platter there for Fletcher Sharp. Saw the goal line. Thought, I'm going to put it over the stripe here. Got to catch the ball first.
There, Knights fan of the crowd with the old Henny Penny jersey on, Steve.
Hold there.
Henny Penny,
Oh,
are they still
how
going?
about the Henny Penny? Yeah, they're still around.
Henny Penny burgers.
Let's go. What were they? It was a blocker burger, wasn't it?
There was years ago.
Get any folding for that?
Just a bit of chub.
So the Titans back.
Thomas up square.
Ah, yes, the Henny Penny Knights.
Go two.
Now Randall to Fermor. 5 minutes inside their own half. Opportunities created by the Knights here, but just the one try and the 2-point lead. But both teams have shown, certainly the Titans have shown us that they could, if they had a raging second half, they could put 30 on you. You keep them in the game. And they come out of half-time, they've got nothing to lose. They might just click. Here's Verrills to Foran. He steadies before the kick. Ponga has to attack it. It's batted back. Jalen de Groots. Oh, he's close to the line, but no cigar for the young fullback.
Well, Best had to get on his bike to make that tackle there over the top. The grip looked like he was in here. The ball tapped back, went in perfectly. And there's Best over the top.
He tried. He tried.
Just a smidgen of chalk there.
Pick it up.
Breeze from the line. Knights with the ball, back to the 20. That could have been the Titans there. That was almost like a dream ball, batted back. Who saw the line? Did all he could. Croker to play it on the 30. Kent now on the run.
Well, it's a funny scoreline here, just leading into half-time, 6-4, with all the opportunities created from both sides. Could have easily been in the 20s for both teams.
Crossland after a good run by Hetherington. They down to De Groot. So socks down. He's got those compression socks up. And the Titans out in front of Fafita there. Getting this set inside their 20. They had a terrible run, the Titans, of trailing at half-time. In fact, it's their past 6 games they've trailed at half-time, but the previous 3 lost by 30, or conceded 30 against the Sharks, 20 against the Dragons, 16 against the Roosters. They've been big half-time deficits, so today a very different story. Now, Verrills to Fotuaika, Foran pushed along by Randall. Now Fermor back in field. Now we'll go the other way. Fotuaika gets another touch. On it goes. It's past the parcel for the Titans. Kelly. Then back. Let's go the other way. Let's do the other way. Let's do it again. De Groot with the ball. 75 passes, 7 metres made. Titans on the last tackle. Foran now. Bomb to the corner of Marju. Again, won't have to jump to catch it. Marju to centre field.
Tell you what I like about Marju, he's always looking for the pass. You push up around the ball, he'll get it to you.
Pretty good tackle by Fifita on Marju there. So Dave Fifita, it's an odd one because he ends up staying on. And Pahulu, poor old Pahulu, has gone back to the bike as the penalty goes the way of the Knights.
They've got a couple of leg ups here in the first half, haven't they? They haven't really have to work the ball off their own line. It's a third or fourth penalty they've got just to get around about the halfway line start into the breeze. We'll mention again.
So Knights fans a little subdued, not what they were expecting. I think they wanted a decent lead half-time and get into sort of party mode. Kent knocked off his feet there by Verrills. Quick play the ball, Crossland to Ponga, then a lovely ball, Lucas to Best, back to Ponga, juggle! The drought ends and one try becomes two. Kalyn Ponga, this time the Knights take full advantage of opportunity created. It ends up a very good try blocker.
Yeah, you know what I like, but the anticipation of the real good players. Have a look where Ponga comes from. Back on the inside, anticipating the break there. Beautiful hands down their left-hand side. A couple of quick play the balls. They go down the short side. They're done for numbers. Just got caught flat-footed here. This is a money ball. Best onto the footy. Pass back on the inside. Ponga, as I said, have a look behind the ruck where he came from. Anticipation. He gets the second try. Stays alive. Gets the pass away. Look at him there. Back on the inside. He knows the break's going to be made. Best perfectly timed pass. Back on the inside. A little juggle. And Ponga goes in for number 2.
Oh, could have been nasty on the left leg. He's propped up. That looked awkward, didn't it? Right at the finish there. Watch Ponga's left leg here. Ooh. There's no pop. But there's the try to Kalyn Ponga. So he's gone from 1 try for the season to 3. Tell you what, on the previous rush they had down the right side, there was a move he put on Kelly just to the sideways when you see the ground level. They make the finals. Ponga might just, go on a run. Remember Michael Morgan for the Cowboys 2017? I mean, carried his side through. Ponga's got the ability to do that. Maybe they won't just make up the numbers if they get there. And with a kick, Kalyn Ponga has all the points for the Knights, and they lead by 8.
Yeah, you love it when he's in this sort of mood, isn't it? Once his hand's on the football, Ponga. Best does enormously well. Look at the fans behind the goalpost. What a shot that is. They're loving it. We're in the Ponga show in the first half.
So, live ladder right now. We stay in tune with that. The Dolphins and the Knights on 28 points. Yes, the Dragons on that tally, but with that terrible for and against. And the Broncos' hopes are sailing south Canberra to play the Roosters later on this afternoon, but they too have a poor for and against. And the Dolphins to play the Knights. So this is the key. Newcastle can shut the door here and make it a Dolphins-Knights showdown next Sunday, 4 o'clock. Get your tickets. Knights in possession. 1 minute to go to half-time. They have not put the cue in the rack. They're moving quickly now. 3 tackles up. Kent, Crossland, across to Lucas. He's a good player. Dylan Lucas, his 19th game for the year. He's been a bright point for them. Rayleigh on that run, last tackle. Ponga is on the short side. That's where the ball quite obviously goes. Ponga to kick for Bradman Best to chase. De Groot's underneath it. Lovely catch by the young fullback who's done well the first half. I don't think he can find too many flaws there. He's had 11 runs, 82 metres. Could have had a try. Could have had 2 tries, to be honest. He went very close to one of his own. Fifita then didn't pass to him in the try. They did score. Pereira's had no opportunities at all for the Titans. Fifita onto the right side of the field. Jared Sutton's whistle blows. So first half, that produced just 3 tries. He thinks we might have double that tally the second. This might really open up. The Knights looking to take a big step towards finals football, have an 8-point lead at halftime. Newcastle 12, the Gold Coast Titans 4.
When he decides to pin his ears back, he can be as dangerous as anyone in the competition. We saw him in State of Origin.
Second half underway. Campbell with a very modest touch on the ball. Still reached for the ward. Newcastle with the ball 11 metres out from their own line, but he seemed a little gun-shy to go for a big one to start the second half. He can't put one out on the full, Jaden Camden. Knights are with the ball. 4 line breaks to 1 in the first half. They only had 47% of the ball, the Knights. At a 78% completion rate. So if they get more ball, a little better completion rate, you never know. They could bound away in this game. Ponga tackled short of halfway. There's all the points today. 5 tackle busts as well. So a few super coach points for Kalen. Played by Kent. And away for Cogger to kick. The corner of Khan Pereira running onto it. Wasn't the easiest of catches at the finish. I think even the Knights fans wouldn't, maybe I'm taking too much license, but I don't think they'd ever mind seeing Khan Pereira in full flight at some stage today. He's out there on the left wing. I won't say he's getting a cold, but he's not getting much ball, is he?
Yeah, it's a special look when he's in the clear. I don't think anyone can catch him. Also, the ability to swerve and the speed, unbelievable. To see him get in the clear here this afternoon.
5 short of halfway. You don't see Bob up centre field though, looming in support of a potential offload. Fodawaker, good run there. Got through the tackle of Brayley. Let's tackle Titans. So Campbell kicks. Oh, he was under pressure. It's out Khan Pereira's way. Takes it on the boot and it goes over the dead ball line. Well, he set that up block for Khan Pereira to kick it on the full.
If he got a little bit less on that there and the ball pulled up in the dead ball line, Ponga had to cover a lot of ground to get across there. You know how quick Khan Pereira is.
Oh, it was going to be a photo finish, wasn't it? That was quite a moment. Now the ball with Brody Jones. Security guard was in grave danger down in that corner there. Now the ball with Brayley. Did a few scurries today. That's his 3rd carry. He's also made 30 tackles, Jaden Brayley. Playing for his future, really. Crossland out in front. Ponga, a move, passes off the deck. All clear. Bradman Best with it. He passes off the deck. All clear and play on the Knights. They're 10 away. Another offload. Camp to ground. Looking for the quick play. The ball. Big chance. Right side. Gagai. Fletcher Sharp. Knights start the second half. 3 minutes old with a try. And Skip clear. Now they're starting to make the most of opportunities created.
What about the break there by Kalen Ponga? I don't know if we'll get to see it, but the way he changed angles as the ball was coming to him, got on the outside of his man. There he is there, just catching the ball, getting on the outside. That's a special player that can do that. The quick play the ball, they go out the right-hand side. And he doesn't blow it this time. Fletcher Sharp, good hands, concentration. Gets the football over for the Harvey Norman replay in the middle third of the field again. Look at Ponga trying to pop up everywhere. But Sharp gets a try, gets on the outside of his man. Comes across to try and make the tackle in Jaden Campbell. He just arrives there a little bit too late. Gagai, he invited the man to come in and make the tackle in Khan Pereira. And a clean passage to the line from Sharp. What a start here from the Knights.
Yes, opens up 12-point advantage with kick to come. Not quite Sam's Stone Street areas, but he's got a good try-scoring strike rate. Fletcher Sharp. What a way to start the second half.
Andrew, you know what I'm trying to say? When Ponga can change direction as the ball's in the air to beat the outside man, that's a special player. You haven't seen many blokes who can do that. Yep. Unbelievable.
Brilliant move up. And now with the goal-kicking duties from the sideline, but this is for the 14-point lead. Now the line break count is 5-1. If they start taking or making the most of every opportunity, a big score awaits. Ponga's kick just out to the left. Nico, the try scorer, Fletcher Sharp, very impressive this year.
Certainly very impressive, Andrew. He only actually burst onto the scene midway through the season as injury cover for the outside backs, but he's already a fan favourite, and why wouldn't he be? The last game he played at McDonald Jones Stadium, he scored those 4 tries against the Tigers. Certainly a massive talent for the future. And guys, just a halftime update from the coaches. Des Hasler, well, he unsurprisingly focused on the danger man for Newcastle. He wants his team to do better marking Kalen Ponga. As for Adam O'Brien, he urged his team to move the Titans around in defence and focus on making their tackles first before thinking about what they're going to do next. He feels they're too excited to win the game, that they're losing their composure.
Nico, it's a good point you make about Sharp, because when these... Oh, there you go, man. Seriously, it's a real problem for Jaden Campbell, and I'm telling you, he's got baggage, because the warm-up, he practiced kickoffs, and so he knows he comes here, but he just puts too many dead.
Yeah, just an easy walk. We've seen it a number of times here in the first half.
He's starting to peel off one a week. There's a pretty big target area to put a kick. I don't think you took many kickoffs in your career.
None.
Pretty big space to aim at. No, the point about Sharp was when these sides clashed in Magic Round, it was David Armstrong, fullback, who scored the 3 tries. Like, he's one of the stars of Magic Round. May have been the star. And now Sharp's on the scene and doing well. This is big hope. These are danger minutes for the Titans. 5.5 into the second half. Knights are up and about. Ponga goes short. Jones with the ball. Jones is just a couple of metres away. Brayley, the Cogger, dummy, short pass again. And Hetherington just held up there by Randall. Another quick play the ball. At that time, the Titans swamping defence. Last play, they'll do well to hang on. Comes up, a lovely ball. Jones again! Sharp's over again! Well, maybe he will go Stone Street areas and score. And better than a try a game, the Knights have opened up a space. And right now you fear for the Titans.
Yeah, gee, they're just not numbering up on their left-hand side. Every time they make some inroads through the middle, the Newcastle Knights, they just can't get back, get the numbers there. Brodie Jones, beautiful flick pass. We talk about the skill of these players. Look at that, out the back, the flick out the back. He can't believe it. Goes over unopposed, Fletcher Sharp. And then after he dropped one in the first half, he could have had a hat-trick here. Could have had a hat-trick, dropped that ball in the first half and the line right open. Look at the flick out the back. That's just class stuff.
Well, you'd call that the Matt Gidley flick, wouldn't you?
Wouldn't you?
It reminds you of the great Matt Gidley here. Fletcher Sharp, a double in quick time. And yesterday we had Fiona score that hat-trick in the last few minutes of the game. Sharp could be on a heater here. And Nico said the 4 tries. Okay, look, he might get those areas. I just think, you know, the Titans, I feel like I've seen this before. Once they lose touch, sometimes they can fold up like a tent. I hope that's not the case here. I hope they get a bit of ball and attack, but now the line break count is 6-1.
Well, they summed it up pretty quickly, haven't they? The Knights, as the conversion comes in.
And a big swing,
Oh.
just to the right.
Well, they've summed up pretty quickly. They've got good IQ, haven't they, the Newcastle Knights, because the left-hand defence of the Titans just not numbering up, and they charge through the middle, get the quick play the ball, just gather them in, then shift straight away to their right-hand side. That's where they've got the last couple of tries.
Reminded there, that was Cessnock Goenna, passed into a Cessnock Goenna. It's a big Cessnock moment there in that try. The Pacific Championships, you can buy your tickets, nrl.com/tickets. Note down in Sydney, CommBank Stadium, the venue. There will be 4 finals played on that day, 4 matches played. It's a huge day at CommBank, November 9. Suncorp Stadium also hosting a match. Christchurch will be Australia and New Zealand meeting for the first time since last year's final of the men's. So men's and women's in the Pacific Championships, and we'll have it all covered here on Fox League all the way through to November 9. We love our international footy. been busy, been given a lot of minutes here. It's his 8th carry. Oh, gee, they're punching holes now. Hetherington cuts. Clark along for 5 or 10 metres. Ponga up on the front line. Spin to the 30. Another big gain in this set. 62 metres. Bomb on the end of it from Cogger. Right to the corner. De Groot does well again. Boy, did they need that, the Titans.
Yeah, they needed a big play at the back there because they just rolled straight down the middle there. As I mentioned, over 60 metres in that set after tries. They're getting the double there early in the second half. They sort of stem the bleeding at the moment. The Titans with their defence.
Yeah, 3 tackles through the set. Sam Verrills hasn't been able to get back in position to play dummy half in any of the first 3. They've sent Jamin Jolliffe out there for the Titans. But, yeah, they look down, and it's only 9.5 minutes into the second half. They need a bit of individual brilliance, I dare say. Campbell kicks, and underneath it is Sharp. He's with the ball, 10 metres out from his own line. He told us, or he showed us exactly what he's got. That game against Penrith where he beat Jerome Luai and Dylan Edwards here on the way to a try. He's more than just tries in the corner, Fletcher Sharp. He's one to keep. Yeah, there you go, Titans.
Jamin, you've got to let go, mate. You're not making any effort to get out of there, mate.
Just back on. Got the double mate there from Jared Sutton.
Well, yeah, it looks like they're just trying to slow them down a little bit, but you got to roll off as soon as you make the tackle. You're better off trying to make it a dominant tackle, put them on their back. Then you get a little bit of an advantage. Trying to have second grabs on blokes, just give away penalties.
Kent with the ball 5 short of halfway. Knights have scored 4 straight tries. One more might just break the spirit of the Titans. Into the Titans half they go. Croker, left foot step. To his back, will they achieve it that time? This time with Brayley. Left side with Crossland. Ponga skips in. Another tackle bust from Kalen Ponga. That's the 8th of the day. 25 from the line. Right up to the line with Croker. A missed tackle. Now it ends up with Gagai. Kicks for Sharp. He's got a hat-trick.
What about his hand?
It's a genuine 1, 2, 3 to Fletcher Sharp. Cessnock, Goanna blocker.
Yeah, gee, he had a lot of work to do there too. What about his handling? Wasn't going to let that one go. 3 tries in a row. Gagai goes straight through. Little grubber kick, perfectly weighted. They are just destroying the Titans' defence at the moment. Kelly just come up out of the line, couldn't make the tackle. Had a lot to do there. Fletcher Sharp to score. And this could end up anywhere. Their defence is horrible.
Oh,
Hayden Campbell
there. Yeah.
with the missed tackle. Gagai goes straight through. Look at the bounce here. Still, this is a great shot. Got plenty to do here. Fletcher Sharp had to slow down.
Yep. And bang.
Bang, well done.
Well, it's 3 in a row. What's to stop them getting 4 or 5 in a row? And we're all going back to Cessnock tonight. My shout. Oh, Fletcher Sharp. Well, how dare I say he's not quite Sam Stonestreet try-scoring record. He's now racked up his 10th try in the 10th game, and there's 28 to go.
Could have had 4.
Yeah, and the Knights look like they're in a mood. They're going to torch the Titans. That's how it looks at the moment. They look so full of running. This big crowd now are into the game. Ponga's jumping around all over the place. And they're rolling, you said rolling up, they're making 60 metres every set.
Yeah, and Ponga just, what a great player he is. Just wants his hands on the football. Every touching everywhere. Tries to bring that one back in like he did the last kick.
Well, I can't say you're an expert on hat tricks, but talk us through Fletcher Sharp blocker.
Well, he's had plenty of work to do. It could have been 4. He's a wonderful finisher. Gagai gives him that passage straight there. There's number 1. Here's number 2. Pretty easy to remember. The flick out the back there. Goes over unopposed. And then this one, through a kick. Gagai. Campbell misses the tackle. Gagai goes straight through. Little grubber kick, plenty to work to do. Scoops it up, slams it down, and he gets 3.
Well, he's got them all 4 minutes apart. The 43rd, the 47th, the 51st. When you throw in Ponga's try before half-time, that means we've now seen 4 tries to the Knights in the space of 14 and a half minutes. Sunday night with Matty Johns tonight, following our Roosters-Raiders coverage. So plenty to look forward to here on Fox League. And Tyron Wishart. What a season he is having. Special guest. On that Father's Day, Rod would be a very proud man. Tyron is playing simply outstanding football with the minor premiers. Poker caught up there. That's the 4th tackle. Into the Titans half they go. Ponga up on the front line. Takes another carry. So last tackle. What's the metre gained this time? 57 metres. Cogger. Kick to the corner. Khan Pereira coming up with the ball. Again, bomb catchers just keeping them there.
It's amazing when you get into that sort of feeding frenzy. Everyone in this night side have come alive here in the second half. They've made it pretty easy for them, the Gold Coast Titans. It was only 12-4 at half-time. Scoreboard starting to tick over now, 24-4.
Yeah, I'd say I'd go as far as saying what we've seen the last 15 or so minutes from them is the form of the big run last year. Some really good signs here with Ponga and Best. Played good footy. Campbell on the outside here to Kelly. Running at Gagai. Their battle continues. Last play, Titans. And Campbell under pressure from Sharp. Ponga underneath it. And ready to throw a long one. No, dummy. Now links up. They'll come out of trouble in quick time. Best is looming. Look at the Knights. This is just about men against boys here by Newcastle. Ponga takes off from dummy half. Shrugs away from one. Crossland with the ball. Centre field for Cogger. On to Kent. Kent goes through. Offload now.
They're in a mood now, aren't they, the Knights?
Titans on the rack. Cogger with it. Everyone wants the ball. Crossland goes short. Good tackle. That was Foran. Into the 20 they go. Out of dummy half goes Brayley. That's the 4th. 10 metres away. Are they going to go Sharp's way? Out on the right side. Yes, they will. They're looming. Gagai. Sharp with it. He's caught this time. No, he's not caught. He's got a glimpse of the line now, Sharp. End offloads. Big overlap. They don't go out wide. They go for the posts. Last tackle. Oh, boy. This is all one-way traffic. Crossland got a high ball. Best passes back inside. Crossland with it. He's over the line again. Newcastle are absolutely slaughtering the Titans.
I'll tell you what, they knew exactly what to do. If you have a look at the replay from behind, they only had 3 players past the post, the Titans. They knew straight away, let's get the ball out wide to Best straight away. Fletcher Sharp went so close after he wasn't tackled, got up and played on. He's got tremendous strength, hasn't he? Skips out of the tackle, wants to keep going. Kelly can't make the tackle. They let go, he up and out, he goes again. The quick play the ball, but they've only got 3 past the post. Look at that, 1, 2, 3, that's it. Straight to Best, that's the bloke you want to get the football. Dumps it out the back. Crossland on the spot. Newcastle Knights in again.
Crossland's first try of the year, but it's like a queue now, isn't it? This is old. Well, if any penny had to queue out the door, just, you know, who's next? Because they're queuing up for tries. This has just turned like it's like they've flicked a switch. The Titans are stuck in the stalls, and the Knights are on fire. Passes are sticking, support play. The missed tackle count in the second half is enormous, and we've got 23 minutes to go. What do you do now? They've missed 15 tackles since half-time, the Titans. They've had only 26% of the ball. This is ugly. This is ugly.
And you'd think that fatigue is starting to set in too for the Titans. They're just getting run roughshod over. 5-1, the penalties in favour of the Newcastle Knights. That also helps too. They've had a lot of football, but it's what they've done with it. It's been impressive.
If he misses this, he's what, 2 from 6, Kalyn Ponga. Not easy, of course. Kalyn Ponga swings it over. 3 from 6. Crossland, the latest try scorer, and the margin is 26.
A great try for him, Andrew. It's been really interesting to watch this halfback experiment with Phoenix Crossland the last month or so. Adam O'Brien said he doesn't think Phoenix looks out of place in the 7 jersey and that the team actually looks really energetic with him in that position. And his first try of the season will fill him with even more confidence as they charge towards a Dolphins showdown next week.
Yeah, it's now. You're locking it in, aren't you? It's a shootout. It's like the old-fashioned playoff for 5th days blocker.
Yeah, it's the right time of the season to click too. It's amazing. All of a sudden, something's clicked here. I think they were a little bit dour in the first half, the Newcastle Knights, apart from Ponga, but all of a sudden, they've just exploded.
Coming into today, the Titans had conceded 124 points in their last 3 games. And now you can add another 30 here. That's 154 for a side that was in finals contention. And now they are just being sliced and diced. Knights with the ball 5 inside their own half. Slow play the ball that time. Real dig at them. And again, post-contact meters as well. It's his 12th carry.
Nice little footwork at the line too. Very athletic.
Crossland back to Ponga. Can they catch? They can't catch him again. That time, at least they prevent the offload. Back for Brayley. Last tackle, 58-metre gain. Crossland away. Best kicked hard. Back to the in-goal. It's there and it goes dead.
20.
Finally, they're pulled up, the Knights. They're just scoring every set, it would seem.
Front foot, Matt, front foot.
Titans will come back to the 12. Well, that was over the line. Geez,
Sorry,
a little better
wait,
than that.
Loffy, wait.
He went over the line again. Wingers, block.
It seems like an age since they've had the football. Look, you can throw a blanket over the Titans. They're tired, under fatigue. They need to spread a little bit, get in formation, start to use that ball a little bit better.
Line break count is now out to 8-1. They made the first one of the match. Jolliffe, Campbell, crossfield, Kelly, there's the Gagai battle. Onto him. 35 away, tackles up their sleeve, only their 4th set of the second half. With it is Haas. Offload back to Groot onto it. Captured there by Croker. 4 tackles up. Can they conjure up? 4 and went right to the line there. Last tackle, just need a try to pull up the Knights' momentum. Kick to the corner. Marju's there, they've got it. The Titans, Jojo Fifita. Well, in a day of few highlights, his catching has been one of the highlights of the match. Jojo Fifita has a double, and that's pulled up the Knights fans.
Yeah, it certainly has. The crossfield kick again. Jojo Fifita, as you mentioned, he's taken some wonderful catches above his head in this game of footy. He gets the run there, perfectly timed. Ponga did his best to get underneath the football to hold him up, but somehow Fifita gets the football down. It's a great take. Take a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the Newcastle Knights.
Well, I hope for their sake it actually, they got a little break now after the try scored. Just waiting for confirmation, but you know, if they kick the goal, 20 behind, you know, just get back in it. Show some real fight. Their defence is horrible at the moment, but
pretty hard when it turns around to attack too, after you've been under the pressure there and under the pump defending for long periods of time. So to get your formation right and start to move the ball around. Nothing to lose, the Titans.
It's getting ready to send their starting front rowers back on. Campbell's hung it out on the right, so he's none from 2. It's a tough day for the kickers. 3 from 6 Ponga, none from 2 Campbell.
A great catch there from Jojo Fifita, guys. He's put together a few strong performances recently, Jojo. That's 6 tries in the past 6 games for him. But guys, don't forget tonight, the Formula One Italian Grand Prix. Melbourne boy Oscar Piastri starting on the front row. Can he convert it into a win? Find out tonight, live on Fox Sports.
Plenty on Fox Sports. We went boxing the other night, main event. Punch thrown in the ring, the whole bit. Madness. We cover a lot in every week across the network. Here with Ponga, and that one is perfect range. So Bahulu to bring it back for the Titans. Let's see if that is a turning point for them, getting a try against the run of play. Kelly, yeah, spread it. Might as well give it a go. Why not? Titans out of finals contention. Fermor tackled there by Lucas. Now Foran. Jolliffe.
Shift off that. Not a few yards through the middle there.
Now Verrills, no, they go short side. Foran, quick hands. They've made good meters this set. That's the 4th. It was the man held there. It's looking a little livelier. Foran and Campbell weaving. Campbell offloading. Khan Pereira throws the perfect pass to Dane Gagai. Couldn't have hit the bread basket any better than that.
There's a nice call there, back on the inside by Gagai. He's been colourblind there. He's got bright orange jumpers on.
Well, that's it. The vest. Yeah, Garza didn't see him coming. Kenny, look at this. Khan Pereira. It could not have hit him any better. Crowd 24,712 here. Outside of Magic Round, there's a chance we'll have the highest aggregate attendance ever for a round. 24,712, and it will be house full next Sunday.
It's going to be interesting to see what Thompson and Saifidi can do through the middle here for the Knights that come back on. They were pretty dangerous. Their first stints were really good for the Newcastle Knights, so the Titans getting a bit loose around the middle now.
With his 13th carry there. The Titans, at least they've stemmed the rush of points for the Knights. They've got one of their own. And getting back into the grind somewhat. Until then. Oh, I call.
I was just about to say they can't buy a penalty. The Titans.
They want a challenge and they listen to a front rower. Checking with the captain. They've got a challenge, folks.
Okay. Newcastle challenging the ruling that there's a hand in there that causes ruck interference.
Well, the original decision was drop ball and then got the call. So there's Thompson's arm quite clearly in that.
Leo Thompson leaves his hand on the ball and causes ruck interference in the ruck. The challenge by Newcastle is unsuccessful.
Oh, Leo.
Time on.
Front row loses a challenge.
Look how bad does it look in slow motion? Let's see it in
That's
real
right.
time.
That's right. But still, the record of front rows and challenges, Stephen, is not good. You just have to... and interchange forwards too. There's 3.
I just blame the wingers for anything, anyway.
So the Titans have given themselves some field position here after the zany events of Combank yesterday. Let's not write off anything. With 16 to go, 30 points to 8. The group got through the Thompson tackle. Verrills up to the right. Jolliffe. Foran pushed it along, but not quite slick enough there. 10 away. Back in field. Jolliffe had to stop the catch. Foran, they're moving. Campbell back for Kelly. Infield he comes with an offload on the bounce. Verrills got the ball. Now for Campbell. Bit of touch football about it, and Campbell loves that. Ponga the tackle there. Last play, Titans. Campbell's been injured there. Titans to the right. Foran that looks heavy. Yes, from Kieran Foran. It's a let-off, but at least they're putting in some spirited football, the Titans.
I was just trying to look to see who was putting the pressure on there on Foran. Chased up out of the line. It's a big play, that. Made him rush his kick. Kicks the ball dead in goal.
So, said restart there for the Knights. Gagai back. Next up, we've got the Roosters and the Raiders. Can Canberra produce a performance like they did last round? Superb win. And now taking on the might of the Roosters. That coming your way live here on Fox League ahead of Sunday night with Matty Johns. There was Cogger dropping it back for Brodie Jones. The crowd want more. They're really enjoying that rush of tries. Outside Feedy. Last play 20 away from the line. They go to the right side. Cogger changes his angle and then is tackled. Yeah, well, the crowd's not getting what they want at the moment.
Hold here. Hold.
There's nothing doing there for Cogger once he decided to run.
Surrender. Hold there. Go one.
So Titans with 14 minutes to go.
Stand now, Daniel. Hold with us, Dylan. Hold. Go two. Move at it.
Time with Khan Pereira Setterfield. Just need to keep on going left, don't they? Getting something happening out there for them. Pereira can be on the end of it.
Last tackle, Brodie. Lock in and marker. Hold now,
The
Joe.
last play here in a fairly sedate set. Back it comes for Foran. And bringing it back is Sharp. Already with 3 tries. I was thinking, you know, if they had Fifita on that left, working something for Khan Pereira, but Fifita playing out on the right side.
You can't just go through the motions when you're getting beat 30-8. The halves have really got to take control here for the Titans.
Now, Bradman Best.
That was something a little bit different, Andrew.
Release. Hold now, Sam.
5 inside their own half, the Knights. Now it's going through the motions somewhat at the moment. Marju on this carry. He's 19th of the afternoon, Greg Marju. Brayley, now they're running. Cogger dropping it off at the inside. Jones has had a pretty good game, Brodie Jones. Threatened the line more than once. Cogger on a switch. Kept going along. Ponga with the ball. Back into the play. Links up with Jones. 5 tackles, 15 away from the line. At 30 points to 8. Thompson and Crossland. And then Cogger pushing along the best. Titans defence good. Well done.
Marcus square.
Having lost touch with the game, one try has seen them at least fighting in the performance. It was looking like it was going to get to the 40, 50 point ugly there. Last try the Knights scored was the Crossland try in the 56th minute. Away from their own 30, Jolliffe. Now Verrills. Clark. This is better. Spreading it forward to Groot on the outside. Almost intercepted by Marju. It'll be a knock on against Newcastle.
That was a little bit better. Just set up. Maybe they should try and have at least 3 goes per set against the Knights here to try and upset their defensive line. That was a little bit better. Just shifting the ball to the right-hand side. Marju knocks the football down. They get the ball back anyway. Good field position. Play the ball.
The entire back line for the Knights is well over 100 metres. Ponga, Sharp, Gagai, Best, Marju. Actually, the Titans 5 as well. If Khan Pereira gets another touch, they'll be all over the 100-metre mark this afternoon. Titans into the Knights half.
Gee, they would have missed Kinney this afternoon. Pulled out during the week. He was averaging 190 metres a game. That might have been the little bit of energy that Titans needed.
Now Jolliffe playing a little within themselves. They're always playing like, you know, they fall behind. They're grinding it out a bit here. Campbell, nice stepping. Lovely work. Jaden Campbell, what a pass! And De Groot scores on debut. That's quite a moment. Campbell, beautiful stepping, weaving run. And this young fella deserves a try. He's gone close a couple of times in the match. A moment to remember for Jalen de Groot for the Titans.
Yeah, it was all started there by Jaden Campbell, the halves, trying to take the line on. A little bit of footwork at the line. Haven't had a lot of footy in the second half, the Titans. Great run there by Jaden Campbell, but de Groot just stays alive back on the inside. Great anticipation, gets the ball, cuts himself back on the inside. He did well to hang on to that ball too. This will tell the story here. Threw out an arm. It was a nice take. There's the pass there. Well done.
Yeah.
Just pulled it into his body.
We found Mr. de Groot in the crowd. That was who we were showing to you before the replay. Happy Father's Day, sir. Your boy's got a try. Campbell successful from in front. 9.5 to go. 9.5 minutes rings a bell block for Combank yesterday. 9.5 is when the mayhem started. 30 points to 14. Okay, Gold Coast, give us one more.
Yeah, give us something.
Let's work from there.
Just so we can cheer. The game hit a little bit of a hole up until then there. The last 10 minutes has been a little bit flat. Campbell lights it up.
Crossland's on report for that there.
On your run, guys. Going early here. Stay behind it, Bradman.
30 points to 14. Newcastle not feeling so confident. He's getting the shot, Dad. Well done. Nice hat too. So Titans with it. Fodawaker, de Groot. This is what we want to see. Let's ask some questions of the Knights now.
Hold. Go one. Out of play there, Jay.
30 points to 14. It was 30 points to 4 and looking
Hold with us. Go two.
ugly. But spirit being shown by the Titans.
They have a big shift now.
Go three.
Adam O'Brien's going to be feeling all that good if they get another one here. Kelly almost went through. Took a good tackle from Cogger to stop him. Now Fafita pops up on the left, on the run.
Last tackle.
David Fafita still only the one tackle bust today.
Go last.
Last play for it. And a spiral bomb. Not going to be easy. Ponga falling, comes up with a catch. That wasn't easy there. Knights back with the ball. Crowder's I'm not saying disinterested, but they're sort of a bit stunned. It's like as quick as things were turned on for them with the Knights attack, it's just been turned off.
Exactly. What's happened to the Mexican wave?
That's right out of left field block. Marju back to the 30. To play the balls are slower now for them and one out running. You know, after half time it was pushing up, support play, offloading, team on a roll. Now a 22-metre gain. They were making 60 every set after half time. They put the ball dead. 7 tackle set Titans, but seriously, the Knights have gone from red hot to ice cold. 30 points to 14 scoreline.
And it was the way they were completing their sets too, wasn't it? They just put all sorts of pressure on the Titans to start the second half. Just dropped off the pace a little bit at the moment, but they're quite comfortable. 30 to 14.
Knights have taken Bradman Best from the field.
Cotton Wool.
So that, yeah, into the Cotton Wool for the week before the match against the Dolphins next week. Some good centres there. What, the Hammer and Herbie playing in the centres against Best and Gagai. Giddy up. So Best, no injury. That's the good news. Price gets his first football of the day. Will Price playing out at left centre. Tell you what, one more try here. Titans get it to 30-20. Can they do it? Fodawaker, Foran, drifting across field. And Fermor straightening things up. 20 away, last tackle. It's got to be a big play. They kick from the short side. Foran, Fafita's the catcher they're looking for. He's there, bat inside, lost the ball over the line. No, he may have already called knock forward.
Khalees Hassett was that lost the ball over the line. It's a rare drop there from Kalen Ponga. He's got magical hands.
Captain's challenge. Gold Coast challenging the ruling of a Gold Coast knock on.
All right.
We've cleared the Gold Coast kick chase.
Trying to work out what will happen there. So if they're saying no knock on here, but then what happens with Haas in the last? They're saying tackle count would restart if it's Ponga.
Just looking at angles to see if there's any touch by the Gold Coast.
But then does Haas lose the ball after that? The result they need here is Newcastle knock it on first and then a double
The Gold
knock
Coast
on
knocked
in
the ball
flight.
forward into Kalen Ponga. The challenge by the Gold Coast
don't
is
worry about that.
unsuccessful.
There we go. Matt Norman has the final say there.
So Ponga was trying to
Mate,
knock that ball
I've seen
back.
wide that I reckon you get a hand to it. That's how it is on the replay, Kieran. It's a handover. On the 10, mate.
So challenges done and dusted for the day with 6 remaining. Roosters Raiders not too far away here on Fox League.
Tell you what, they want to finish it off here. The Newcastle Knights going into next week against the Dolphins on their home ground. Will certainly be a sellout here. Let's see if they can come up with something, or they put the queue in the rack.
Might be sold out by tonight, to be honest. Not quite sure how that all works, but if they're on sale, I don't think there'll be any left come tomorrow. So you might want to inquire tonight if you're a Knights fan coming to the game next week. With it all to play for. 30 points to 14, Newcastle in front. And now for Crossland and across. Wouldn't be surprised even too if you get the last 5.5. What the interchange count is, does he take Ponga off as well now and get ready for next week? Crossland kicks. Chasing through is Price. And Fafita onto it and tackled by Will Price. It's great, isn't it, when it works out that the last game of the regular season has so much at stake. Now, you couldn't have, the last place in the 8 would be decided by the last game, with the 2 potential candidates going head-to-head. I mean, you can't script that any better, Lockie.
No, you're right. Here they go again. They've shifted the
They're away again. Fafita down the right side, and De Groot's inside. The young fella, a juggle. He's still going. Centre field, 20 away. The Titans, 4.5 to go. Going left side. Kelly pulls it up, but able to offload. Fafita bobs up. Last tackle, Titans. Campbell a dummy half. Back to centre field. De Groot's down with a cramp. Forens with the ball. Kicks for I don't know who. Ponga's there. It goes dead. Anti-climax.
He just had to juggle the ball to Groot when he got through that open space. You're not being hampered by stopping to catch the footy. It would have been a great foot race to the line. There it is, a little fumble.
See, when I think about it, next Sunday, it may be our best Sunday of the year, because Manly v Cronulla is already a sellout at 4 Pines Park. That's our 2 o'clock game. And then Dolphins Knights in the shootout for 8th position. And you know, you can say, oh, well, Canberra if they win today, but you know, it needs to be they'd have to win back-to-back games by 50, the Raiders. So let's not even go there. It's the Dolphins Knights to shoot it out for 8th position. Now the ball with Thompson. Of course, someone at home is saying, but what about the draw? Well, let's not even go there either. Let's not think about what happens if there's a draw. Crossland, Ponga, and the Knights hoping to get one more try. It's gone all quiet here. Now, more than a cramp for Lucas.
Well, how good's the comp? I mean, 2 weeks out before the semis, there've been half a dozen sides, mate. The last couple of spots.
Now, short side, Crossland and Price, and that will be the last tackle. So, scoring has absolutely stopped. It really has been a tap turned off. They got to 8 line breaks. Like, they made line break after line break, set after set after set, and haven't made a line break in the last 25 minutes.
you find they got a lot more ball in that second part of the second half. The Titans, they had no football in that first 20 minutes of the second half.
Just some news on that game next Sunday here on Fox League. On the Sunday ticket, Felice Kafusi looking at suspension as well. At least 2 matches if he takes the early plea. Campbell with the ball here.
Last tackle, Marcus Square.
They need him, the hit man.
It'll be long odds to have him now. Kelly tries to kick over the top. Khan Pereira's there. Bounce was unfriendly, and Sharp has it. Sharp, who got a real hat-trick here today for Newcastle. What Ponga's doing there, playing leapfrog there with his teammate.
Time off. Okay, hold. Go, one, go.
Knights with Gagai, still looking to bust a few tackles. He's had another 7 today. Okay, locking it at Dolphins Knights as they stand right now. Newcastle at home, but you saw the Dolphins red hot last night. Who are you tipping?
Yeah, just imagine how they're going to recover the Dolphins. That's going to be the big thing. They would have been right up to beat Wayne, or to win for Wayne Bennett against the Broncos. See what sort of week they can have. I'll tip the Knights at home. I like the home sides.
All
big
right.
games.
There's the call from blocker. Leo Thompson charges over the top. He's got his first try of the year, as Crossland did early in the half. This young man has got a lot of football in him and getting better. Leo Thompson.
Yeah, you're right. He's getting better and better. At his best when he charges like that onto the ball. He's got a great engine. Just keeps going. As I said, his first stint was good. Just a little bit slow to get off the ground there that time, the Titans. And straight at the line there. One pass runner. Straight over the top there. Thompson doesn't leave anything in the tank with that run. His eyes would have lit up here. Goes at the line, Elliott. Beautiful pass. Gets one-on-one there with Campbell.
Oh, yeah.
The root can't make the tackle.
No, it hits the back of the ground. When Thompson got his first try in the NRL last year, it was against the Bulldogs. It was a bit of a bludger. There was a bit of controversy around it. That's a genuine try. That one from Leo Thompson. Something to hang your hat on there. Leo Thompson, 34-14, will become 36-14. At their best in the game, their best has been very good and would even stand a bit of a test in the finals. The worry is that the inconsistency within the 80 minutes today. That's probably a takeaway from this one. But when Ponga was firing at best, forwards on a roll, Newcastle looked very good. And Ponga puts the last play of the game between the sticks. The Knights have set up a shootout with the Dolphins next Sunday. Knights fans, get your tickets. Full time. Newcastle 36, the Titans 14.